Hey, how are you good people? How's everything going? Hope you guys are doing all right. It's been a while since I post something in the vinyl community. You know, it's sometimes difficult, but I'm there, I'm alive. And I wanted to show you records that, I purchased recently. Some are, I want to recommend some so you guys if you want to take the chance on purchasing them, you will not regret it, I think. And show you around what I've been getting recently. Not always are the new stuff. As I just I just collect what I feel, not only the recent things. So sometimes it's just like showing the newest available. But no, for in my sense, I just like to see what's around and get. So the first recommendation I want to do is these couple of records. I saw this through Michael Ludwig's 45 RPM channel. These are two records from a collection from Alba Noto and Ryuichi Sakamoto. Sakamoto is obviously the Japanese pianist ranger, who has to deal with getting into electronics, and Alba Noto is German, electronic music artist. And well, this collection, I think it's 4 or 5 records. These are the first two that are released on vinyl, since they are released originally on vinyl, but they are very scarce in that sense. Whereas like 2002, this one is the first one. Excuse me, this one. This one's called Viren. And this music is just fantastic. I've been obsessed with this since I saw Michael recommend it. It's just minimalist. Two records in the album, and they're gonna release every month or so with the present plan situation. Obviously, maybe sometimes we'll face some delays, but they were gonna release this collection of records. This is the first they did, and it was such a success that they kept doing them. So if you can, these ones you can buy from Amazon. It takes a little while. This one I got from Japan. This one came from the States. It takes a little while. This is the most recent release. This one, Insen, is maybe my favorite of the two. Both are wonderful. And the first track, Aurora, maybe, is the name of my daughter. So this one really, touched me. I've been dealing with a lot of stress recently, and this music just takes you someplace else. So if you wanna give it a chance, stream it. It's really relaxing, right? And it's really wonderful, the playing of Sakamoto's piano, and then Alba Noto just doing this subtle, electronic vibe that flows perfectly in the ambience. So these ones are must, I think, in every collection. Is a wonderful experience. The bass on this, my God, is just kicks. My system was like feeling like this. My room was rumbling and everything was going awesomely like deep. But it's fantastic. So yeah, get them. That's just maybe my biggest recommendation in this video. Is these two records are just fantastic. Sound wise, it's just other level too. They sound perfectly. The mix, the balance, the ambience, the bass, as I told you, is just out of this world. Out of this world. I've managed to get its RTI pressing of Clouds from Johnny Mitchell. Well, I like Johnny Mitchell, and it's but I have all Johnny Mitchell's records before, but I wanted to get the RTI's pressings, but I was like, I don't know, I was like hectic of buying the box set, from the Reprise years. So I found one, open box set, and got this one through Discogs. Only Clouds, which is maybe, along with Blue, my favorite Johnny Mitchell records too. So yeah, amazing sounding. you know, acoustics, fantastic. Dynamics, fantastic. If you want to, try to get this box set, it's not that expensive. Like $100 for 6 records. So it's not, I've seen worse. So if you want to pick it up, it's amazing. I just picked this one up, but I'm considering maybe getting the box set, but still, well, maybe I'm on a budget now, so I'll consider it more. Jazz. I got. Excuse me. I got Dial for Sonny. This one is not the 80th anniversary. It's the Music Matters Jazz version, the album 45. Got a dealer that find it, in a reasonable price, so I decided to pull the trigger on it. I also have the 80th anniversary. Very good sounding too. This one sounds better. The dynamics definitely are, better with this one. The 45 takes the battle from those two, but still, the 80. Well, it's not 80. I'm sorry. The classic series is that the name of them. I don't know why you think it's 80th anniversary, but the classic series version is also wonderfully sounding. You cannot say it's, if you didn't have this, you can get the other one. I have both. This one was made maybe a little bit noisy in the second record, so I didn't buy it, for the huge amount of money. So I got a good deal, and maybe I think this one sounds better, but the other one is cleaner. So I think I'll enjoy more the experience of listening to the other one. Wonderful record. I think it's really a classic. I think it's one of the best Sonny Clark's records. Well, it's hard to say. Sonny Clark has a lot of amazing records in Blue Note, so difficult to say. But it has to be on the best side. I got this Etta James at Last. It was kind of tricky because I wanted to have this record all along. Since I don't know, since you know when. And it was hard because all the presents I saw was from this European, pressing labels that it just, that this doesn't sound good. So I found these Jackpot records, and what caught my eye says was like Universal Special, special markets, which is sometimes destined for Universal audiophile, records. So, and I played it, and fantastic, sounds amazing, especially side A. I don't know, maybe this song, which is I all I could do was cry, was a hit single for this record, and maybe was the one that put the record over the top. And I think was recording another session previously, because the overall sound of a record was way better than that song. So side A is just brilliant. I love this record. But with this pressing, I noticed that side A is better sounding than side B, at least for the first couple songs. Another Michael is just getting me, 45 is getting me crazy with record buying. I got Noise record. This is gonna be a release of an anniversary release. This one is the one that's available in stock, which is in clear vinyl. You can see not clear vinyl, white vinyl. This is Krautrock. These guys were members of Kraftwerk, and then they split and then they create Noise, and which is a wonderful band. I found this music fantastic. The first track on this album is just is just out of this world good. I don't know. It's Hallo Gallo, right? This one and Noise 75, I've been listening to that was non-stop too. Wonderful records both. Maybe this one is I prefer. Noise 75. I've been streaming it. I bought it, but it hasn't arrived yet. So I will show you when it arrives. Yeah. Some more jazz. I got a couple of acoustic sound series versions. This one, Coltrane and Hartman. I had this in a lousy copy, and I needed to get it back, and so I decided to buy this one. One of my favorites of the Impulse catalog, definitely. I think that blend of sound by the voice of Johnny Hartman and the saxophone of John Coltrane is just unbelievable. And this session was pretty close to to the session of the um, release that they did like 3 or 4 years ago, maybe, the unreleased Coltrane. I forgot the name of it. Maybe you guys can remember that name. That was an unreleased Coltrane that we got, 4 or 5 years ago. Was like a session that was pretty much the day, same day, like next day of this one, or vice versa. So both amazing albums. Maybe this one the best for me, but the other one was pretty good too. I'll remember of the name of that album. Also another acoustic sound series that I've got, another Coltrane Crescent. I didn't have this album um, on my collection, so it's one of the greats, definitely one of the great Coltranes. It's still not over the top, not essential level. It's just pretty good. Maybe the vibe a little bit more, like Love Supreme, maybe like the Ugly Brother, maybe. But still amazing. The sound of the horn, it's incredible. One of my favorites, without a doubt. Well, what else I got? I'm pretty much done. Pretty much what I've got recently. I've got another Zappa 200 Motels. This one I recently purchased. Also the Mother's live recording, the Film Wrist, and the other recording of the theater in London. I forgot when he was pushed off the stage, which I'll show in the next video because they are really coming. I've been, really, really into Zappa recently. These things from the vault are done with extreme care. They sound fantastic. Zappa's genius, and so what else can I say? This one is more in the instrumental side with the orchestration, less of a rock band, more of an orchestration. It's a soundtrack of a movie, obviously, 2000 Hotels, which, it's a pretty good album. And well, what else can I say about this one? Maybe not my favorite in the Zappa catalog, to be honest with you. I'm more of a rocker, less of the orchestral thing. But I like it. I like it a lot. Still is a magnificent record. Well, this last is the Grateful Dead's Rhino, cut by Chris Bellman, that I recently purchased from Discogs, and it's really fantastic. One of the best sounding versions of this album I ever heard. It's like separation, the air, everything, the instruments is just otherworldly. If you can get this, it's not expensive. It's pretty good. If you like the Grateful Dead, it's pretty nice. I like the Grateful Dead. I have, funny story. I jammed with Bill Kreutzmann, the original member of the drummer of the Grateful Dead. Funny story. Long story short, I'm aspiring musician. I have like a rock and roll band. Well, not now, but I was active maybe 5-6 years ago and we were having a Christmas party in my house, and a friend of mine was saying, well, I have a friend in Jaco, which is a beach in Costa Rica, and they're gonna do a music festival called Jungle Jam. So if you guys want to, play, I can maybe squeeze you in. And so he contacted, the owner of the hotel, and he was a pretty nice guy. He heard us, our music, and said, well, yeah, sounds good. You guys are right. And so they let us, into the festival. And, Bill Kreutzmann was one of the musicians there. Original drummer of the Grateful Dead. So I played with them in the stage, and it was pretty fun. He will not remember this, but so who cares? I did remember. So it's pretty fun. Pretty fun story. This guy was there, and also was the current bass player from the Allman Brothers band, called Odile Burbridge. But for some lad from Costa Rica, to play in Costa Rica in a beach with Bill Kreisman of the Grateful Dead seems like a weird thing, right? It's not like an everyday thing that happens out of the blue, but life brings you fun stuff. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys like the video, and if you can subscribe, it'll be good so I can go through the 130 subscribers. If you don't, please do not unsubscribe, and they'll do the job. Thank you.